Hello, everyone, and welcome to fairwaydMedia's presentation of Columbia Cup Slinging the Mud 2 out at beautiful Lucky Mud DGC in Skamokawa, Washington. My name is Jesse Tomaino. I am joined today by Adam Fletcher, the owner of Lucky Mud and the course designer.
How you doing, everybody? Thanks for joining us. Thanks for Justin, fairwaydMedia, for putting this on. This is really one of the first productions we've had out here at Lucky Mud, and I hope you all enjoy it.
And it looks like we are going to watch ourselves play here.
Hi, I'm Adam Fletcher, 26538. It's my place, Lucky Mud. 01. Happy to be here. I'm going to get the 2 love because that's what I do. Cheers.
Jason Choate, 40451. Welcome. I got nothing.
Jason Pinkal, 23956, Team Latitude 64. Let's go.
Jesse Tomaino, number 60819, Team Westside Discs, running the tournament today and get to play with these guys.
Yep.
All right, some good-looking guys there. Adam, what's going on hole 1?
Okay, hole 1, par 3, 317 feet. It's a downhill, kind of a low ceiling, so the elevation out here can tend to get to some people as far as what disc to throw. But on this one, typically you want something that stands up a little bit, probably a mid-range. Get under this maple tree here, sort of keep it low. You'll be running the basket. So it's all about elevation on this shot.
It's a great starting hole. You know what you're in for at Lucky Mud, dodging some ferns and going up and down hills. And this is you on the pad.
Yeah, maybe one of the few good shots of the day. Yeah, that's it. That was.
We'll both be able to say that.
Yeah, exactly. I've thrown it a few times, but it's a pretty simple shot. Not too much trouble. Should be a par for most people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jason Pinkal stepping up here. Looks like a pretty good line.
Yeah. Looks like he got the top of that tree a little bit, but
this is,
there you are, buddy. Right at it, fading out a little. That happens a lot on this hole. It seems like there's kind of a leak out on the left there that if you're pinned high, as you will soon find out, Jesse, that's not an easy putt.
for sure. Pinkal from the far left side.
I think that was actually Jason. We actually had to look for
Oh, you're right.
Here's
Other Jason.
other Jason.
Oh,
You had the eye of the tiger on that one, man. I think it's a good way to start the day right there.
absolutely. This is me from about circle's edge left.
Pretty nice bid, man. That's a tough one.
Would have been nice to start off the day. And you made it to the last fern.
Yeah. See, sometimes it's good to be a little shorter on this one.
Good 2 to start.
Thanks, man. When we play casually on this hole, it's 2-on-1 sometimes. So seem to get quite a few birdies on this one for some reason.
Yeah, hole 1s all over the world are like that. This is a fun one to empty your bag at, though.
It's true. In a lot of tournaments, and I know a few of the ones you've run here too, Jesse. We turn hole 1 into the finishing hole as well, and go off on hole 2. I think you did it that way last year for your Columbia Cup.
Absolutely. It's a lot of fun to sit at Tournament Central and watch people throw that one at the end.
Indeed. So hole 2, here we go. It's a little bit short, but it looks a lot easier than it plays. The shot is really, you can sort of go right at it with maybe a stand-up hyzer with a mid or something, or you can sort of play the flex line, or there's a pretty decent sidearm line at it too. I completely missed here, but that's a miss that usually doesn't hurt so bad.
Pinkal doing that mid-range play as well. I think that's a little long.
Nice. Yeah, I think, yeah, it's tough to get the distance down on this one. Quick fun fact.
Yeah, man. First job is to hit that line.
Yeah. When this was a tire basket 15 years ago, before we had metal, 15, 17, Jason Pinkal aced this hole without even hitting a chain. So.
Wow.
That's a good line there, Jesse.
Thanks, sir. Yeah, I actually hadn't tried that play up the gut until practicing with Jason Choate the day before. I had always thrown the forehand line. But that little stand-up mid-range is a good way to get there.
It is. You got a couple trees to beat. If you do that, you should be okay. Yeah, this shot from Jason really trickled out. We thought he was maybe going to be 20, 30 long, and he ended up, yeah, well, you saw it, 70 feet away or so.
Got a bunch close, but nothing in. Looks like I'm going to have to get friendly with the fern back there.
Yeah, this is one of the trickier greens on the course. There's a lot of leak outs on this one. And when you get in those ferns, sometimes it's kind of tough to get a comfortable look. Nice putt.
Save that par. Pinkal's looking to do the same.
Everybody cleaning up.
No blood on that one.
Hey. Moving on to hole 3. So this one, the line is really the slightly taller turnover shot to the left side of what we call the catcher's mitt, which is that group of alders on the right. Really, it's a sort of an altitude thing. You know, you don't want to keep it too low, but you don't want to keep it too high to hit those. So really, it's a flex or something, or a stand-up hyzer that just pushes forward. A lot of people are throwing a fairway driver on this. Personally, I like to throw something a little bit longer, just because it goes up behind the pin. So.
Yeah, buddy.
That's up there. Yeah, this section here, these next couple holes with the rolling hills are some of my favorite out here.
Yeah, it's actually the neighbor's property. He's got 9 acres down here, so we have 40. He has 9, and the holes 2, 3, and 4 play on this lower section here. So it's real nice. A little bit different topography from the rest of the course.
That's a heck of a nice neighbor.
Yeah. Well, He was playing disc golf in the 80s.
Wow.
Love it. Yes. Stay up.
Yeah, that's a good line there, Jesse. It seems
That's-
like had the altitude right on that one.
Thank you. That's throwing a stag, fairway driver.
Nice.
Get that flex life on.
No, got a lot of putts coming.
Today. Maybe that was a sideline. Yep. Looks like it.
Oh, good bid.
Yeah, hey, I think it looks better on video than it did in person.
Jason ended up left and just had to chip out. Hey,
Yeah, nice putt, Jesse. There you go. Cash it in.
thank you. Get on the board there. Jason looking to get another one here.
Boom.
Let's go.
Yep. That Mr. Pinkal can putt.
Absolutely. Somebody said something about a Jason Pinkal putting party once.
The rest of us tapping in for our pars. Moving on to hole 4. So after a slight hike up to the pond, there's it's about a 370-foot downhill, maybe losing 20 feet of elevation. Mando on your left and your right, you just passed there. Continues to fall off here, moving slightly left. Typically the play is throw it up the gut, something that stands up a little and pushes straight with a little bit of a left finish. Again, for a lot of these guys,
That makes the Mando, but hits that tree there. I'm throwing the same stag I did on the last hole. That is a little right.
It's down there.
Hey. Thanks, Jesse, for the little pre-pruning party there.
Oh yeah, course maintenance, no problem.
There you go.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah,
Go in the
buddy.
hole. Go in the hole.
Jason with a very nice shot.
Nice shot, Jason.
Park.
That was
Pushing
pure.
straight. He'll have a putt. I believe I'm throwing a glow eagle here.
Burn that one out to the right a little bit as well.
Yeah, that one turned over just a bit for me. Jason will have a little bit for his par.
There you go.
You're down there. Ooh, that was not a good shot.
Hopefully you got a little skid on that. Should have a look. Jason with a long one for his par. Gave it a look.
This is what I'm left with for par. Oh, this is Choate's drive, so he's down there, but looks like an awkward stance
For sure.
when you're throwing a forehand from 40 feet.
Better shot than the look he got there. I think he deserved more. Cleaning up my par.
Jason takes the bogey, and thank you, Justin, for editing out. I think I caged another putt and took a double bogey there. Not a great showing on the green.
Editing. Well, they only have you for a single, Jesse. So
I'll take it. I don't think that's what we scored it, though.
Yeah. Here we go, hole 5 in the long position. So it's about 370 uphill, plays all of 440, 450. So it's a real push to get up there. We have OB right with the pond. Actually,
looked like Jason headed towards that.
Position. Yeah.
Yeah, I think for this one we played the first round in the short and the second round in the long.
Right. I believe that was a strike. Didn't get over on it. Come on.
Where you going?
Pinkal turns his over a little bit as well.
That's great.
And I'm throwing a world here. Get myself up there for a look.
Good shot, Jesse. Someone had to do it.
Just right there.
Kind of a tough look for Jason.
Yeah, he's found some awkward stances here.
Yeah, really, the first few holes of this tournament and this round, poor Jason really was just stuck in awkward positions. The whole first few holes, for sure.
Good bid. Oh, another good one.
Yeah, there's a little bit of foreshadowing going on there, I believe.
And that's just an air ball from 20 feet.
Some people say it's the camera, but, you know, I think first half of this round, we were all just not quite putting up to our capabilities, but that's okay. That's one really you have to get in the short position. I think we'd all agree that, you know, that's not a gimme. It's one it's a birdie you want to get on the front for sure.
It's the most open hole at Lucky Mud, I think.
Yeah, indeed. Here we are moving into hole 6. This goes across the pond. It's about 25 feet downhill. You go over this pond, and then there's over the road, and then there's a dog leg left. The play really is to beat this tree sort of in front of you, high, and push the back line before hyzer's out, or play the flex sort of up the middle. I believe Jason's going outside here.
That's down there.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
What are you throwing here?
I like to throw a tasty pearly orc. Something that just sort of stands up for me, so I can sort of push it deep. I did move this pin location approximately 30 feet deeper when we put the new baskets in. Jason and he's throwing the shot that he always throws and pretty much parks it. Only now it's a 40-footer.
Very sneaky.
He did that. Yeah, I think he did that both rounds. What are you throwing here, Jesse?
That's another world. A little more overstable one, though.
Flirted with it.
Yeah, nice shot. Our little bench here.
Good looking bench.
Our good friend, our good friend Scott Butcher did that. Kind of gave it the distressed look. Which,
Scott Butcher and those guys from the Lower Columbia Disc Golf Club, man, they do good work.
yeah, they've done a number over there at McCormick Park in St. Helens. There's me with the air ball.
Let's see if Choate could do something from about 45. No.
Oh, Jesse, that was a really good look, man. That fern seems to just be in front of you no matter where you land.
I mean, it's the only thing on the
There's
green.
one fern. It's the only thing. It seems to want to be in front of everyone.
That one just slipped out.
And before I moved the hole, he would have had a 5-foot tap in. So he, after a while, he said, "Come on, man, what happened there?" There's
Got
some cleaning up.
to get with the times, Pinkal.
That's all right. Well, you play these holes enough, and you need to find the long positions, or something, just to change it up a little bit. So these disc catchers we just got maybe 6 months ago. Got the front 9 in. Looking really good. Sometimes the regular old chain stars we had before, a little hard to see in all the greenery. So we picked the powder coated orange. Here we go, hole 7. This is a par 4, approximately 480 feet. There is an OB, basically an OB island, about 300 to say 330 out, 280 to 330. So 2 plays. There's a layup, which you see Jason doing there. It's typically what I do. Or it's about 330 to carry the road. Also a double mandate.
That looked like a good layup from you.
Yeah.
Jason does not look like he's laying up.
No. Go for it, Mr. Pinkal.
Nice shot.
This is a great shot. That tree, yeah, that's a pretty good spot. I think if you can push that and get up there a little bit, it's a pretty easy birdie at that point.
And I'm going to join you guys with the layup play.
Oh, get up.
Could have been better.
Yeah, it's it's all there for you with the layup. Turns out to be about a 250, 280 foot uphill, but very reachable, very doable. With one tree to beat, Jesse.
Yeah, totally. I thought that.
Yep.
That
Just one.
Yeah, that one.
This is a great hole. You when did you make this a par 4?
Well, we had a tree come down. There's me going with, I believe, a Corvette or something. I just tried to launch it really high up there. We had a tree come down behind the old tee pad for 7. And I turned around and looked at this big gap behind me and said, "Oh man, we need to make this a par 4." The old hole 7 was fun, but I think it plays quite a bit better now. And we needed a little more distance on the course. So pretty serendipitous.
Yeah, this is a great change.
Thanks, man. Jason with looks to be a very nice upshot. Good shot by you, Jesse, there. The thing about the layup is no matter what happens on the second, you're pretty assured of par. So it's birdie par. If you go for it and go out of bounds, it can easily be a 5 or a 6.
Definitely. Got the swing there inside the circle that I've seen come into play a couple times. Hit the wrong chains.
Yep. It's like that fern. It always seems to be in front of you. Stay down. Jason with a nice putt.
And the rest of us should clean up our pars.
I think I might have got close on this one. I'd be going for the bird.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Smashed that Corvette up there. I didn't see it that high in the air.
Yeah. Well, I figure if you overthrow it, you can just hit the big tree and let it drop. So here we go on to hole 8. Slight turnover, about 390, 395. Casual water in the pond, but it's really just a sort of a bomb turnover, something a little understable. Just about like Jason Pinkal does right here. Oh, didn't quite hold off on. Still a pretty decent shot.
For sure.
I think I'm throwing a strike here. And I saw it off a little bit.
Little low. Jason's got a big forehand.
If you got,
Yeah, buddy.
yeah, if you have the forehand, it's really the best play. This is a beautiful shot.
Thank you.
What you throwing here, Jess?
That's the flippiest world I had in my bag till I drowned it in a lake at Mulligan's while we were practicing for Madison's Worlds rounds this year.
Yeah. Well, nice. Looks like the proper disc to throw on that hole.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Well, sometimes you need them seasoned a bit.
Yeah.
I throw an old gremlin that has been in my bag for 5 years, but before that was in a swamp for 3. So
sometimes you get them back out of that water, and it's just perfect.
Yeah, the magic elixir, apparently.
Ah,
The putting woes continue.
yeah, the whole
believe that
card
was-
a little bit. Oh,
Yeah.
well, hopefully we'll get it going here soon.
Yeah, this course is sort of a tale of two halves. There's the front that you want to get at least a couple down, 2, 3, 4 down if you can. But the woods is very much where most of the birdies are, and people that typically win tournaments out here will go on a roll, get 3 of 4, 4 of 5, 5 of 6, 7 of 9, heck, 9 of 11, and that seems to do it. So tourneys are really made in the woods. This is hole 9, about 280 feet, pretty much straight at you. Our friend Mr. Banks with the very nice drone work here.
No.
Pinkal leaked out a little left there. See if Mr. Choate can pipe one down the middle.
Do work.
That's way turned over.
Pretty decent play out here, and maybe what Jason was trying to do there is throw that sort of upstairs hyzer on the right side. You usually get quite a nice backdoor putt if you can put it over there to the right. That looks like a pretty decent shot too. That's a good play. What are you throwing there, Jess?
That was another stag. I throw that disc a ton out here with these kind of middle distance holes with a lot of straight lines.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
Yeah. I believe that was an orc. Didn't really put enough on it. You can see I was trying to take that hyzer line sort of upstairs on the right. All the trickiness is on the green.
Yeah, and you look like you were pretty... Oh, my goodness.
Maybe the putt of the round there. That was not easy.
Oh, we got a replay. That was great. I'm going to try and follow that.
Jason, with the backdoor look, kind of what I was saying. If you finish right, it's a lot better than you might think.
And you're pretty squared up on it here.
Yeah, you know, you
And
can go, like, even challenge the tops.
Squared up on that cage.
yeah, we are living on the front of the basket today.
Yeah, it seems like it. Yeah, I did move this hole maybe about 10 feet to the right recently. Cut out a little bit of the willow. Did a slight change. We've been around about 18 years now, so after a while you start looking for little tweaks. Mr. Tilton?
And Sean Chapman and Jared McGlinchey, it looks like.
The rivalry.
Yeah, those guys are a hoot.
There we go, hole 10, par 4. It takes a dog leg left here after this is about 430 here. Goes through this low ceiling gap for about another 120 feet. Justin with his fine driving skills, taking the low route. So there is a double Mando coming in. Sort of the trick is to hug the right line. They'll be right. Like what Jason's doing here.
Nope.
Except don't skip that far.
And there is an OB line on the right from that greenhouse, straight back from that point.
Oh, come on. Oh, no.
Yeah, it kind of scares people off to the left a little bit. Makes
But
it
not
a really
me.
tough second getting through the double. But not you, Jesse. You're fearless, my friend.
Yeah, right into the greenhouse OB.
Yeah.
Yes. I like foliage on my head when I throw, so I'm going to try that.
Come on. Oh, shoot.
Nope, that's another OB.
I believe I'm trying to skip a Firebird. Decent, but it needs to sit down, and I don't think it did. This hole can put you in a hurt locker a bit, unsuccessfully.
Jason tried something similar.
That alder on the left here. There you can see the Mando. We all didn't have the best drives on this hole. Mr. Pinkal with the smart play. He'll have about a 45-footer from there. Sometimes when you're pinched off, you just want to lay it up and give yourself a long look. It's a downhill putt, so you can still pick it up.
You know this isn't regulated.
Jesse with a nice bid.
And then you're running one from about 50. Good layup there.
Yeah, there's not too much trouble long. It's kind of a little poke out here that can collect a few people on the way to the basket. Makes for a real tough putt. Jason actually has a look here for his birdie. Gives it a good run.
Good solid par there. You and Jason Choate should clean those up as well.
Yeah. It's, in MP40 or the open division, I would say it's one.
Oh, there's the replay.
Wow. Wow.
I had already picked up my mini thinking that was in for sure.
Well, I must say, man, throughout this round and a couple of those that you had that were no fault of your own, you took it well, my friend.
You know, can't get that bent out of shape about it.
It's a wrap. This is a short, maybe 260 feet. Plays quite a bit more than that. Low ceiling. It's really just a straight with a hyzer finish. The inside line, you take it. Oh, great shot by Mr.
What
Pinkal.
a shot out of Jason.
I want to say he got metal on that one.
Oh, yeah, right off the front of the cage.
I believe I'm throwing an orc here. Kind of airmailed it. That's the last thing you want to do on this hole.
Jason gets it up there for a putt.
I've contemplated putting a something to skip off of on the right side there where Jason landed on this hole. Just because that's a great shot, Jesse.
Thank you, sir.
What do you do when the basket?
And you're coming out of the.
You come back with a.
Yeah. You're coming out of the ferns on the left down there. That is not where you want to be.
No, this was decent upshot, but yeah, certainly the left side there's peril. Birdie look for Jason.
You get up and down for your par. Jason Choate should do the same, and Pinkal and I have some birdie putts to finish off part one of Columbia Cup Slinging the Mud 2 out at Lucky Mud Disc Golf Course in Skamokawa, Washington. Thank you for joining me, Adam, and everybody watching, and we will see you back here for part two.
All right, take care, guys.